Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Nate here, here to talk to you about some basketballs. Basically, I'm trying to guide you through a purchasing decision, and first things first, I should say why I even came to the conclusion that I needed to make a purchasing decision. So that would be the fact that my old basketball is in a little bit of rough shape. So check it out. It was a little bit peeling on the panels, so that sucked. So when I checked out online what kind of options there are for b-balls, there are many. $10 for the shittiest, all the way up to like 100 plus if it's like NBA competition level. So I was like, I'm gonna buy 2 balls and I'll compare them, see what's good. Number 1 is gonna be the Nike Elite Competition, and I haven't even opened these things. Like, use my trusty alligator nutcracker with the sharp tail to crack it open. Now, make sure you don't just like stab into there because there is the b-ball in there. So, in this kind of thing, and let's take a look. Like, couple main things you want to check out when you're peeping a new b-ball. We know that this is synthetic leather. We saw that on the ad. That's good shape, but where it comes together in the seams, get a close up on. Like, you don't want to be feeling any peeling, because if the thing's peeling immediately when you get it, it's just going to keep like slowly tearing off. Let's check out a few examples of some balls that have been tearing off. You might not think it's a big deal, but once a ball starts peeling like that, then it's just going to get worse over time. This is like worst case scenario. Look at that. This is not good. Other thing you want to check out, it's pretty important, is like, how does it grip? Really, like on a free throw, I typically go with like this plain area, so it might not impact it that bad. That's why I'm giving it an 8. But if you're in the heat of the moment and you grip right there, it alters your grip ever so slightly, just like having that large groove. But we'll test that out. Right now, as far as the kind of flapping up, I can feel it. That's the one thing on a rubber ball, flaps are 10 all day because there are no flaps. But you do have to worry more about lumps. So this one I'm less concerned in terms of lumps, but flaps, like lump rating, I'm going to give this thing a 10. It's fine, no lumps, no problem. But flap rating, the flaps, I'm giving it a 7. And you can see I've already tried to reinforce it with glue right there. I actually reinforced this one too. You can see some of the residual, but it still came up. Those glue spots are doing okay, but you can see there's going to be more peels. So I want it to be somewhere around the $30 price point, because official game balls are like $80. And we know those are like pretty much perfect. So I don't want to spend $80 for one ball. I'd rather get 2 balls. Hopefully they each last me 1 year. I'll bring this over and, hopefully it doesn't get stolen or fucking popped by some asshole. Alright, for the Spalding, I'm whipping out my Parrot. This is like a brass Parrot. And it's just fun having these different little types of openers for like letters and packages. Because it's a Parrot or a parakeet. From Spalding Sports Center, 1040 Joseph Street, Alexander City, Alabama. Like, it's in Alabama. I don't know how you get more legit than that. It's gonna be safe from the rain. Yeah, Don Gino, what's up? Come in. Alright, people, I'm sorry for that interruption. That happens a lot, unfortunately. being careful not to pop it. Oh, I might have gone in from the bottom. But it feels good. Every time I pop open a new ball. Damn. Alright, so this is the Spalding fucking game series or something. Game ball series, indoor, outdoor. Fucking boom. Alright. See, that's what I like. I like a packaging that's not going to get ruined when you open it. Onto the ball. That's what's important. Ooh, it's got a nice heft to it. That's the first thing I'm noticing. Like, first things first, let's check out the flaps. These flaps are good. I mean, I feel like I'm almost skewed by not being able to try out that true pro ball, but I'm giving these a 9 for the flaps without even seeing the other side, because they're in there. Yeah, it feels good right there. Let's try the grip. There's a crevice starting right there. So, just like going to the dentist, you gotta use a tweezer to inspect your fucking ball. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm used to using these. That's what a lot of things have, but this one, I think, is giving it that disgusting, like, shitty plastic smell. This one smells more like a new shoe, so that's what Nike's giving you. It smells worse. I like that. 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 Quality of the actual leather bits seems much higher on this one. This one seems kind of plasticky, and that's where I'm getting the sense of that plasticiness of this Spalding. Ooh, man, Alabama. I'm giving these a 9 for the flaps without even seeing the other side, because they're in there. Yeah, it feels good right there. Let's try the grip. Honestly, this like Spalding stuff right here could mess you up just as easily as what I was describing with the Elite. Can I get it down to 90 degrees? When it's not inflated, you can get it low. But still not by much. The ultimate test is going to come shooting these balls and see how they perform. So let's go check it out. First things first, you gotta pump up your ball. Make sure you don't overinflate it. First up, Nike Elite competition. Gotta be wet. Alright, 10 out of 10. Not my best work, but still pretty good. Now let's try out Spalding Replica NBA game ball. We're gonna make you guys wet. Out of 10 again with the NBA replica. When you wet, you wet. Now in conclusion, these are both excellent basketball purchasing decisions. On one hand, you have the Nike Elite, which may get you more compliments at the gym from people who have never seen a Nike basketball before. It's a bit more rare. Whereas the Spalding official replica game ball is actually going to be slightly better in my opinion because it doesn't have that distracting Nike symbol which affects the grip on shooting. And that's going to be true of all Nike basketballs in my opinion, including the higher tier $60 Nike Elite Championship basketball. Now if money is no object, obviously you're going to go with exactly what the pros use, the NBA official game ball. But that's $139.99 at Dick's. So that will be your best option if money is no object. Good for you. But if you want a middle ground between the highly expensive NBA official game ball and these two here balls I've been testing, don't just bag any ball like your typical TF1000 for $64.99 from Dick's. Go a step above and get this Baden Perfection Elite for $55.61 from Walmart. The leather is primo, and the flaps are practically non-existent. You are not going to regret this purchasing decision.
Now, why did I care about keeping the packaging intact? Because when you find the ball that's right for you, you can still bring the shitty balls back to the store for a full refund. Gotta go! Alright boys, follow these tips and you know what you're gonna be.
And you're gonna be wet.
Loghouse Productions.
Where are the bitches?